Hey everyone, this is Stealth, and I'm back with something interesting. I'm doing a custom Gunpla build today. I'm going to be taking a bunch of random Gunpla kits, I'm going to be mashing them up and turning them into Starscream from Transformers Generation 1, who's actually my favorite character. I love Starscream. Yeah, so I figured I'd post this video and just a way I can still be creative and just allows me to express myself in other ways and show you guys other hobbies that I'm into. Let me know down below if you guys are into Gunpla, and also if you guys could like the video, I'd appreciate it a lot. And let me know if you guys want to see more custom Gunpla kits like this in the future. It won't be often, it'll just be like once in a while I'll do something for fun like this. But yeah, my main hobby is always going to be cosplay stuff. So the kits I'm going to be using, the RGM 79 Classic GM, the same mobile suit that Jabroni GM is currently in. I'm using parts of the RX 78 GP01 and a lot of parts from this Mark II Gundam Titans version. And an interesting part of this build, I'm going to be utilizing this Minicraft 1:144 scale F15 model kit. They actually go pretty well with the scale of these high-grade Gundam kits. So I'm going to use a lot of these parts, and hopefully it adds a nice extra Starscream-esque look, because he is indeed an F15 fighter plane in that series. So I'm going to build all the parts I need, and I'm going to show you what the main kit looks like they're going to be using as the base. So here are the parts from those kits built. So like I said, I'm only using a few parts from each kit. So I only need the torso from the RX 78 GP01. I think it's a good choice for Starscream because it has this area here, which can resemble his cockpit, and also these vents. So he has those vents in the front. So I'll probably do some customization, sand these down. And I also took these extra set of feet and the arms as well, and these side flaps. Okay, so for the Mark II Gundam, I'm going to utilize the head, and I don't need the crest, and I will sand down this camera section here. That way it's flat, and then maybe flatten the head and make it more square at the top. The face will remain a Gundam head because I just still wanted to have elements of the Gundam universe in it. So we'll have this look, but in a Starscream paint job. And also from the Mark II Titans version Gundam, I'm going to be utilizing these legs because they have a nice bulky wide shin, which would be very good for a Starscream look. I'm not using those side skirts because I'm going to be using the RGM 79 side skirts because they're very simple and just like Starscream's G1 look. And I may cut this off here on the side and just stop up to this detail line here because it would resemble Starscream's I guess lower groin area. And I'm 5 years old here. You can grow up. Yeah, so it resembles that more, so I'll probably cut this area off. Going back to this torso, you can see these pieces here. This is just pieces of runner. Because this has a slot, and also the GM arm has a slot. I chose the GM arms because they're very blocky and simple, just like Starscream's basic shapes. You can still pose it and do everything you want with it. So these are all the parts that I'm going to be using. So this is the base look for Starscream that I'm hoping to achieve. This piece here stops the torso from being flush to the waist, so I'll have to sand that down. So another issue, this back section on the shins need to be removed so that way the foot can actually articulate a bit better, because they come off really easy when you try to bend it a little bit too much. Because of this project, I was able to procure him some new legs, because this leg is completely shot and it's super glued together just for him to be able to stand. The new and improved Jabroni Gym, folks. now that this is done, this was probably the biggest bulk of the work I think so far. Another bulk of work, it might be just as challenging, would be to utilize all these parts from this kit onto that body, like the vents up here and other things. So, and also the wings. I just, I never really did anything like this before, so I guess I'll just take my time and hopefully it works out in the end. Okay, so from this F-15 jet, I'm probably going to utilize these pieces. Well, for now, unless I can use something else. But all I need is these areas here. Starscream has those connected to his upper back. So all I really need to do is just cut here, straight, and cut from the bottom here. Maybe just cut these off and maintain these. Okay, so everything is ready on the alligator clips and the boards. Everything's all set to prime and paint. So for his whole body and all the parts, I'm going to use Vallejo Surface Primer Gray. But I'm using this as his color, his main color, because in a lot of iterations that I prefer, he is a light gray color. I'm not going to be painting light gray, I'm just going to color it with the light gray and then clear coat it. For his cockpit, I'm going to be using Model Color Vallejo Orange Red. And I'm also going to be hand painting his face using this Vallejo Air Light Gray. For his head and any other black areas like inside the vents on his chest, I'm going to be using this AK Flat Black and I'm going to be hand painting that. For his main body and other red areas, I'm going to be using this Mobile Suit Sazabi Red from the Mr. Color Gundam line. And any blue areas, I'm going to be using the AK Pure Blue. So that's the Custom Starscream Generation 1 Decepticon from the classic Transformers cartoon. I'm very pleased how it turned out. Hope you guys like it. Please remember to like and subscribe, and remember to set notifications so you never miss a custom build from myself. And just remind you guys to keep building and have fun. We'll be back soon with another video.